Are you still wondering if blogging is important? One part of marketing that has actually been consistent over all the years that basically the internet has been around is blogging. And although it has changed quite a bit when it comes to marketing strategy, it is still a really essential part when it comes to marketing your business. Hi everyone, it's Leanne Cohen's here, Digital Success Catalyst and owner of Marketing Lead. And today I'm going to be talking about 6 key marketing benefits for your business and your business growth. One of the main aspects of digital marketing that has been consistent over the last 15, 20 years has been blogging. Now, it really is a critical element when it comes to setting up your marketing strategy and showing up online. And interestingly enough, there are 409 million users who actually read about 20 billion blog pages every single month. And that's part of the reason why over 50% of marketers still prioritize it as part of their marketing strategy. And with Marketing Lead, that's something that we do. And we do it a lot with clients that we're actually managing their SEO because it does make such a big difference. And not only that, it is increasing. Over 75% of internet users read blogs when they go online. And it's, as I said, continually improving and increasing. So 6 reasons why you really need to look at blogging when it comes to your marketing strategy. The first one is actually driving traffic to your website. So you think about it, you spend all this money getting a website set up, and as I'm quite often saying, when it comes to showing up online, there are 3 things that you really need to have. Your website, because that is your digital footprint that you own. Your email database, because if social media goes down or something happens and you get kicked off, your email database is the one thing that you own. And then the third thing is having a Google My Business set up. But on Google, it's a free platform, and I've got lots of videos where I've shown you how to set it up, and I work through exactly why you need it. So I'll put those links in. But when it comes to your website, one of the best ways of driving traffic and of getting people to have an understanding of what you do is to have a blog. So the more often you update your blog, the more traffic you'll receive, because Google actually gives a higher priority to websites with fresh content. Every time you do a blog and you update your website, you're actually letting Google know that what you have is interesting and they need to come and check out your website. But you've got to remember that, like everything, consistency is key. Now, it's all well and good doing a blog once every so often, and you don't need to do a blog every day. You don't necessarily even need to do a blog every week. You can do one once a month, as long as you are doing it consistently and you are letting Google know that you are consistently updating your website. Now, as far as driving more traffic as well, another thing that you can look at is Pinterest, because Pinterest is effectively a visual search engine. It's a great way of driving traffic to the blogs that you've done. In actual fact, putting a pin on Pinterest is 100 times more viral or more spreadable than doing a tweet. And an average pin can actually drive up to 2 page visits and 6 page views for every pin that you do for your blog. So it's worthwhile looking at that. The second reason that you should need to look at blogging is because it increases your SEO and your search engine rankings. Now, your search engine rankings are where people go searching for you on Google and you show up for a particular keyword or a particular search term. Now, 68% of all online experiences begin with Google and with a search engine. And there's actually 3.5 billion searches every single day. So you don't need to get in front of everyone. You just need a tiny fraction of a percent of that. And with every bit of traffic that goes to your website and every new blog post that you add, actually adds a new page. So that helps with your SEO because it's giving more content, it's putting more information out there, and it's letting Google understand exactly what it is that you do and what you specialize in. And it gives Google a reason to actually send their little robots and do a little bit of a recrawl and add content into their indexing, which actually helps you show up in the search engines more. You've got to look at things like making sure you've got specific keywords, titles, meta descriptions. I actually have a great little cheat sheet, which I'll put the link to that below so you can have a look at that. But the other thing you've got to remember, it's not just a case of just putting a blog up because, oh, I have to suddenly start doing blogs. Google only ranks pages that are relevant and useful to the users. And you've got to have quality content. So it doesn't really matter whether you publish a blog every single week or even just once a month. As long as your content is top-notch, it's engaging, and it's highly informative. Now, the third reason is to position your brand as an industry leader. So your blog is your way of sharing your ideas, your expertise, and showing up in front of your target audience. And from there, you can actually share your blog onto email, onto social media, and third-party sources. And, it actually helps you start positioning yourself as a true thought leader when it comes to the digital space, because people will come back to your website to get this industry-leading information. So spend time talking to your customers about topics that they're interested in and topics that help them. Give them valuable advice. And that way you're actually positioning yourself as someone that they can rely on and trust. So think about that. What are some of the topics that you can actually write a blog about to show and position yourself as an industry leader? And if you've got any ideas, put the comments below. We can have a bit of a chat about that. Now, the next thing is it humanises your brand. People do business with people, and doing blogs using your particular voice and your particular way of explaining things humanises your brand and will actually help the level of trust that clients have towards you. Again, one of the best ways of doing that is through storytelling. And I've just done a whole series on storytelling when it comes to your business. So you can write a blog that actually tells your brand story. And like I said, I've got a whole video series about storytelling, so you can get an understanding of how to craft stories that will inspire your target audience. And I'll put the link to that playlist in the description below. And the next thing that will actually help you do that is also embedding videos on there. So what I'll do is I'll actually just show you the marketing lead blog. So this is a blog that we did last month about losing the marketing overwhelm. What we do is we take videos like this, we take the transcript, and from there we actually create the blog. But on top of that, you'll notice there's a button at the top to watch the video below. So these videos will actually get edited and they will be then embedded on the blog as well. Firstly, having them embedded on the blog keeps people engaged longer because most people are visual, they like to watch things, and it actually keeps people on the page longer. And if you're embedding it from your YouTube channel, it will actually help increase your views on your YouTube channel for that particular blog. So that's one of the great things that you can do when it comes to storytelling and creating content is using what you've got and embedding the blogs in there, embedding the videos into your blogs, because it's going to keep people on the page longer, it keeps them more engaged, and then you can have a series of frequently asked questions, which is great for SEO. But that's for another video, for the best ways that you can actually look at setting up your blog. Now, the fifth reason is to develop better customer relationships. Putting out regular content, you're setting yourself up as a thought leader. It's, you're getting your clients to trust you and have an understanding of what you're about. When it comes to blogging, it will actually encourage discussions and knowledge sharing, and it also develops increased confidence in your brand. And then finally, the sixth one, which is probably the most important thing for most business owners, is increased leads. So, you've got traffic coming to your blog, you've actually got an opportunity to convert that website traffic into leads. So having a lead generation call to action. And again, we'll go back to this particular blog here. So we've got a conclusion of what we've spoken about, then a whole list of different things that we do, and a basic call to action. So, looking at your marketing strategy. And from here, with all of these links, they will take people through to different resources and downloads, or they can book a one-on-one call. That actually helps when it comes to not only driving traffic, but actually building your database as well. Increasing your leads through a blog is a great way to go. And there's a lot of people out there that are doing and making quite a bit of money with affiliate marketing. And that's essentially what they do, is they will do blogs, they'll have their affiliate links on there. As people click on them and sign up for something in particular, they will get paid an affiliate fee. Having a lead generating call to action on every blog post is really important. And if you're not too sure how to set up lead magnets, then again, I'll put the link to that information and that playlist below, because that wasn't a series that we did previously. It's really important to remember that marketing is an evolving entity. And, if I had a penny for every time somebody said that, blogging is dead or SEO is dead or that's the last time we're going to see Facebook, I'd be worth an absolute fortune. So, with the way marketing is going online, there is a whole range of moving pieces and you cannot just rely on one thing. But like I said, there are some really consistent things that seriously are not going to change. So as a business owner, needing a website, having your email database and having a Google My Business page. And then if you've got your website, blogging consistently and blogging in such a way, and it's not a case of just throwing information out there. They've actually found that blogs over 2,000 words generate a lot more traffic and help the SEO a lot more than the shorter blogs, because you're an expert in what you do. You're passionate about what you do. And I can guarantee you, like me, the minute you get on and start talking about what it is that you're passionate about, you can probably go on for ages about it. And you can easily find 2,000 words once you get started. There you go. Those are the 6 key reasons and benefits for you actually having a blog. Drive traffic to your website, increase your SEO in your search engine ranking position you as an industry leader, humanize your brand, develop better customer relationship, and then finally it increases your leads. So I hope that has been of some value to you today. Please comment below. If you've got some ideas or topics that you think might be great blogs for you to apply in your business, then we can have a bit of a chat about it. And if you're not sure what to do, or it's not something that you actually want to do with Marketing Lead, we actually offer a full range of realistic, done for you, practical marketing solutions. And one of those is actually blogging. We have a blogging service that we do for clients, and that just sort of helps you regularly show up in the search engine. If you're not too sure how any of this works, I do have 2-hour strategy sessions available. If you want to get clear and have some have your strategy map set out and have your checklist mapped out so you know how you should be showing up, then again, comment below and we can have a bit of a chat. Then the final thing is the one-on-one mentoring. I do have 2 12-week availabilities for one-on-one mentoring. It's a 12-week program, and we work through and we get you set up completely when it comes to your marketing, your strategy, processes, and the tactics of exactly what it is that you need to do. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful week, guys, and I will see you next week. Bye for now. If you'd like to learn more about how to grow your business online with digital marketing and how to actually show up in the digital space, then don't forget to click the subscribe button below and also the little bell so you get notified every single time a new video goes up.